In 2001, stars from 10 countries sang, including an Edith Piaf from Portugal, the 3 Degrees from Spain and a Tom Jones from Hungary. But against very tough competition, Belgium took the crown with a winning performance from Sunny O'Brien as Celine Dion. But will the Belgians remain the champions? Let's find out on the Stars in Their Eyes European Championship 2002.
Stars in Their Eyes, European Championship 2002. Please welcome your host for the evening, Matthew Kelly.
Hey, and welcome to the Stars in Their Eyes European Championship 2002. Now, that's what I call a spectacular start to the show. But just remember, every night's like that in Tara Palmer-Tomkinson's head. For the next 2 weeks, we're really getting into the European spirit. On this stage, we've got the icy cool of Oslo, the heat of Madrid, the excitement of Rome, and just a whiff of Brussels. 10 European countries will be going voice to voice, 5 tonight, 5 next week, to take the crown from the current champions, Belgium. All 10 Eurostar guests are accompanied by a juror from their home country. After each performance, those jurors award a mark out of 10 for every singer apart from their own. The highest score by the end of next week's show becomes the champion and wins this coveted trophy. So, before we meet our first Eurostar guest, let's meet those jurors who'll have to decide which country is Le Grand Fromage, de Grosse Casa, the big cheese. From Sweden, the presenter of Sikta mot Skjernona, their version of Stars in Their Eyes, Agneta Sjödin. From Spain, jury member on Lluvia de Estrellas, the Spanish version of Stars, Bruno Sokolovic. In Italy, they call us Momenta di Gloria, and one of their presenters is Ellen Hiddings. From Norway, top music talent scout for Channel TV2, Kari Hansmark. Ireland's juror is no stranger to making musical decisions, from pop stars revivals, Louis Walsh. From the Netherlands, MTV presenter Seth Campus. The United Kingdom's juror is singer, actress and Celebrity Stars in Their Eyes winner, Claire Sweeney. From the Portuguese version of this show, Lluvia de Estrellas, Miss Catarina Furtado. From Belgium, the reigning Stars in Their Eyes European champion, she was Celine Dion, but tonight she's herself, Sunny O'Brien. And from Germany, international record producer and judge of Teen Stars, Germany's answer to pop stars, it's Sex Bomb Moose T. Yes, just think of them as the European Parliament, but with better fashion sense. Thank you, Euro jurors, and may the best man, woman or wig win. OK, we begin our European travels in Sweden, where Stars in Their Eyes is known as Sikta mot Stjärnorna, which means reaching for the stars. The Swedish Matthew Kelly is our jury member, Agneta Sjödin, who has yet to grow a beard as magnificent as mine. Her catchphrase is Vem ska du vara, which means, who are you going to be? Catchy.
Vem är du ska vara?
Enrique Iglesias.
And over there is a bit of a groovy do, with star guests queuing up to be international artists like Nelly Furtado, Bryan Adams and Madonna.
Love isn't true, it's just something that we do.
And it's another icon of pop that's launching us tonight, so come in, please. Eurostar guest number 1.
Hello, my name is Mirna Tutnjevic and welcome to Stockholm! I am 21 years old and I'm a student of psychology at the Stockholm University, and I also work a part-time job, which is I work with deaf and blind people. This is called a dalahäst. Yay! It can get really cold in Sweden. It's very popular taking a sauna. It's not only a relaxing thing, it's also very social. It's a meeting place, and I really enjoy it too. Three things that you should know about the person that I'm going to be. She was born in 1981 in Kentwood, Louisiana, in USA. She famously dated a member of American boy band NSYNC. She performed on the Mickey Mouse Club, aged 11.
First to go knocking on my doors tonight, singing live and representing Sweden, Mirna Tutnjevic, is Britney Spears!
Just to learn who I am, and I don't wanna be so damn protected. There must be another way, 'cause I believe in taking chances, but who am I to say what I wrote is to do? God, I need some answers. What am I to do with my life? How am I supposed to know what's right? I can't believe what I hear about the world and realize I'm protected. There must be another way, 'cause I believe in taking chances, but who am I to say what I wrote is to do? God, I need some answers. What am I to do with my life? How am I supposed to know what's right? I need space. I don't need nobody telling me just what I wanna, what I want, what I'm gonna do about my destiny. I say no, nobody's telling me just what I wanna do. I'm so fed up with people telling me to be someone else but me. What am I to do with my life? How am I supposed to know what's right? I can't help the way I feel, but my life has been so protected. What am I to do with my life? How am I supposed to know what's right? No, I can't help the way I feel, but my life has been so protected.
Hi.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It doesn't get harder than this, Rihanna. Honestly, you gave the performance for a lifetime there. That was sensational. Shall we find out what Agneta thinks? You know Agneta, of course,
Yeah.
about
Yes, I
Agneta.
do.
Are we proud of our
Mirna.
girl?
Oh, Mirna, that was brilliant, brilliant. I'm so impressed. Britney Spears has this very special voice. It's not too easy to imitate, and to dance and do the imitation at the same time. And you're even better than in Sweden.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't seem nervous at all.
Were you nervous?
A little bit, yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
oh,
was.
yeah, yes, you
You
were.
know,
a
Matthew,
bit.
this
Before
is
I went
a
in.
lovely girl with a big heart.
You must be very proud of her.
I'm very proud.
Good girl. Thank you very much.
Thank
Rihanna.
you. Thank you.
OK, I'll just remind you that the Swedish juror can't vote for Rihanna, but the other 9 countries can and have. What did they do? We'll know at the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Miana Tudniewicz as Britney Spears. Tonight is a celebration of great European voices and great international acts. For years, Britain exported fantastic music to the continent. Now, European countries are sending theirs back. But if you ever send us Rennie and Renato again, we're shutting the tunnel. However, our borders reopen in just a moment with Spain, Italy, Norway and Ireland stamping their passports and stomping their feet. Stay where you are and no one will get hurt. Welcome back to the Stars in the Rise European Championship 2002. We don't care how much Alex Ferguson spends. This is one Champions League Man United will never win. Unless they play Mrs. Beckham, of course. Tonight, 5 countries fly their flags. Next week, another 5 raise theirs, but only one can take the title. Will it be Spain? Where this show is called Lluvia de Estrellas, Rain of Stars. Spanish singer Bertín Osborne presents the show twice a week to those sounder-like hungry Spaniards. You might just recognise their set. It's our old one, which they picked up at a car boot sale, along with a job lot of my old waistcoats. Spain's live final also features little stars, while a grown-up contestant, David Chivera, as Enrique Iglesias, became so popular he released 2 albums that both went gold. Their representative was a serious champion in Spain, but can she become a European champion here? It's Eurostar guest number 2.
Hello, I'm Marilu Fernandez and welcome to Barcelona. I was born in England, Dewsbury, and my parents moved to Spain when I was about 11, 12 years old. I'm an English teacher. I teach 5 and 6-year-olds, but when I'm not working, I like to play the guitar and sing in pubs and coffee shops. The Ramblas is the heart of the city. Everybody, they meet there. It has street performers, places to eat, and it's where the true colour of Barcelona comes out. The person I'm going to be was born Gaynor Hopkins in 1953, near Swansea in Wales. Her trademark is her husky rock voice. The song I'm going to sing was the first record by a Welsh artist to top the US pop charts.
It really is raining stars, as tonight, singing live and representing Spain, Marilu Fernandez is Bonnie Tyler!
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous as the best of all the years have gone by.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes.
Turn around, bright eyes.
Every now and then I fall apart.
Round, bright eyes.
Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. And if you'll only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. And we'll only be making it right. 'Cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all of the time. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Once upon a time there was light in my life. Now there's only love in the dark. There's nothing I can do, a total eclipse of the heart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. And if you'll only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. And we'll only be making it right. 'Cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all of the time. All of the time. I don't know what you do, I'm always in the dark. We're living in a powder keg and giving up sparks. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Once upon a time I was falling in love. Now I'm only falling apart. There's nothing I can say, a total eclipse of the heart.
Okay. You know, there's a lyric in that song that says, living in a powder keg and giving off sparks. That
Yeah.
could be you. It could be you, that. And you've calmed down as well. This poor girl was quaking this afternoon, absolutely quaking. Bruno, what do you think?
Wow, Matthew.
Whoa.
Let me breathe, because I remember when she was singing in the final, in the Spanish version of Lluvia de Estrellas, Stars in Their Eyes, and it was a very high-level show with many coplas and flamencos and types of music, but when she appeared on the stage, it was like a big knife deep in the heart, because she's a very powerful singing, and you are doing very well. Muy bien de nuevo. Marilu, very well.
I was
Felicidades.
thrilled to be European. A nurse to the heart. What makes you most nervous by being here? It's your family,
my
isn't
mother,
it? Your
my
mother.
family. I'm Auntie Catherine, there.
Oh, there you are. Aren't you proud? You see, good girl. Of course, Spain can't vote, but the other 9 countries can, and those votes are now locked in the computer. Ladies and gentlemen, Marilu Fernandez as Bonnie Tyler. From Spain, right a bit and up a bit, and you'll find yourself in Italy, the home of Pope Idol. And where Stars in Their Eyes is called Momenta di Gloria, moments of glory. We say, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be. They say, ed ecco a voi Matteo nel suo momento di gloria. Meaning, here is Matthew in his moment of glory.
Vai, vai, corri, corri, che si chiude.
They send their star guests into this smoky tunnel.
Allora, signori, Antonella Vapore nel suo momento di gloria.
From whence they return redressed, restyled, remade and remodelled as stars like Jerry Halliwell. And heading into my smoky tunnel tonight, 3 brothers becoming 3 brothers. So before the doors, here's star guests number 3.
Hi, I'm Walter.
Hi, I am Pasquale.
And I am Davide. We are the Egiziano brothers, and
welcome to Paola!
I'm the oldest brother. I'm married and I have 2 children.
I'm the youngest brother and I work as a waiter in our restaurant and I am 25.
I am the second brother. I am 27. I live in Rome and study singing.
We were all born in Pala and our family have had a restaurant here since 1968.
Three clues to the hot we are going to be are. They've had over 60 hit singles since their first #1 in 1966. I am the only one who does any work here.
Like us, they are 3 brothers, and they started singing when the eldest was 9, and these twin brothers were 6 years old.
They have written for stars including Barbara Streisand, Dionne Warwick, Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers.
3 moments of glory in one. Tonight, singing live and representing Italy, Walter, Davide, Pasquale and Tiziano are the Bee Gees! Oh, fantastic. Congratulations. Oh, look at these beards. I could have been a 4th Bee Gee, couldn't I, really? Okay. How do you get to sing so high? Would be those trousers then, actually. What do you think of our boys?
Well, I met them at Momenti di Gloria in Italy, and they were very good, but I think they were even better tonight. And I wanted to give them my compliments, because I think they are the best.
Thank you, thank you.
And I know another thing, and it's very nice maybe to tell, because for them it's already a prize to be here, because they told me backstage that they went to see the house of the Bee Gees. And it was a very honor for them to be here and to see the house and everything.
Yeah. And you took a souvenir as well, didn't you?
A dream coming true.
Yeah. You know, they found a bit of old ventilator from a window in the garden, and you took it, didn't you? Which was lovely. And you brought your no, I'm saying nothing. You brought your interpreter Giovanni here, didn't you? Yeah. Giovanni, who promised to bring them to Manchester, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you never thought this would happen, and here we are. Thank you, Giovanni. The 9 votes for Italy have been recorded and they'll be revealed at the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Walter, Davide and Pasquale Egiziano as the Bee Gees. Thank you, boys. Thank you very much, boys. This is a musical trans-European express, and so far we've had a round trip of about 5,000 miles, bring our Euro voices to this Colosseum of cabaret, this Moulin Rouge of makeovers, this Kit Kat club of copycats, this Reeperbahn of reproductions. Ooh, I'm really warming to my theme now. After the break, 2 more Eurostars will come thundering in. Then it's the all-important votes. Au revoir, mes petits choux. Welcome back to Stars in Their Eyes European Championship 2002, searching for the greatest vocal sound-alike in the Northern Hemisphere. Heading further north now to a land that's had its ups and downs on the European music scene. For every high-scoring act like Aha or Aqua, Norway can still pull the odd null point out of the bag. Yes, the host of their Stars in Their Eyes is none other than the all-singing, all-dancing, all-over-the-shop Jan Tegan, who famously scored absolutely zip in the 1981 Eurovision Song Contest. The Norwegian version of this show is Stjerne I Sikte, Stars in Sight, and some of their most memorable transformations include Tom Jones, Janet Jackson, and Mike Flowers' Pops.
You're my Wonderwall.
Here's another gift from Norway to the people of Britain, and it isn't even Christmas. Eurostar guest number 4.
Hi, my name is Ron Inderberg, and welcome to Oslo. I'm 31 years old. I'm engaged. I have 2 children, Emilia 4 and Lars 7. I've been a truck driver for 10 years. I got a band with 7 members. We rehearse once a week. From the harbor, you can take a taxi boat to the islands, to the forest, and where else you want to go. The person that I'm gonna be, he has sold over 104 million albums, and he wear always a black Stetson, and Ronan Keating's hit If Tomorrow Never Comes was originally written and performed by this artist.
Good luck, Ronnie!
Let's get out into the country as tonight singing live and representing Norway, Ronnie Inderberg is Garth Brooks!
Strange combination, one man child.
Hey, Ronnie. You would not believe the type of person that Ronnie is. I've never seen anybody so shy. You're a very shy person, aren't you? A little bit like Norway, very cool, very calm, a bit like a fjord, very deep. And then you take us all the way to Nashville. Marvellous.
Yeah.
What do you think, Carrie?
I'm impressed, really. Garth Brooks has a very characteristic voice that is quite difficult to imitate, and he's really doing it well. I'm really impressed.
You're a talent
very,
scout,
very
aren't
good,
you?
Yes.
That's
And
the
this
kind
is
of jury you want.
This is a talent, really.
Thank you very much, Carrie. Everybody but Norway has voted, and we'll be counting those votes at the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Ronnie Inderberg as Garth Brooks. Thank you. Our next Eurostar guest was Tina Turner in this year's live grand final. Tonight, she represents her home country, the Republic of Ireland, where Stars in Their Eyes is called, well, Stars in Their Eyes, and its host is tall, beardy and lovely. Here's an old favourite from the old country, Eurostar guest number 5.
Hi, I'm Rebecca O'Connor and welcome to County Cork. Cork is a fantastic little place. The people are really, really friendly and they've great personalities. I think it's most famous for its food and drink, but also for the historical buildings and brilliant scenery. I love Manchester. Everything is just fantastic. I hope some of the other contestants are party animals, so we can have a few jars and have a bit of a crack, but I'm really looking forward to going back over there, yeah. The most exciting would really be meeting the new contestants, because I'm really looking forward to, you know, because they're going to be from all over Europe, so I don't know what to expect and I don't know who I'm up against, so it's going to be really exciting.
The best is about to get better, as tonight, singing live and representing the Republic of Ireland, Rebecca O'Connor is Tina Turner!
Call you when I need you. My heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wild.
see you coming here looking excitable, jiggling about like your tights are too tight.
Oh, God.
And yet, you know, Rebecca's such a calming influence on all the others. You are, you know. You're a great girl to have around. And look who we've got as our juror here. Now, we're very big fans of Pop Stars' arrivals. Honestly, I really am. But would it kill you to say something nice?
Well, Matthew, tonight I'm going to say something nice. Rebecca is fantastic. She did herself proud. She did Ireland proud. She's got a big voice. She's big personality. She's real talent. And she's simply the best.
And if she came onto your show, she'd be a group in herself, wouldn't she?
She's absolutely fantastic. She's got real talent, raw talent, big future. She's a born entertainer, Rebecca.
And she's been perfecting this since 12 years old. 12 years old was the first time you did that
About
impression.
7, and then 11 and 12 I started dressing up in the outfit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't you love that accent as well? It's such a lovely accent. You're so great as well. Oh, top bird. It's only a matter of minutes before we reveal who's currently in pole position. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, Rebecca O'Connor as Tina Turner. We've heard the first 5 pretenders to the throne, all staking their claim as Europe's greatest sound-alike. Who's in the lead? Who knows? Like a Scandinavian summer, we're all totally in the dark. But that leaderboard will be lighting the way to the championship in just a moment. Whatever happens, we'll always have Paris. Auf Wiedersehen, pets. The Stars in the Rise European Championship 2002, putting European star guests through our tunnel of transformations, our smoke of simulacra, our portal of pop, our doors of doppelgangers. Oh, stop me, I'm warming to the theme again. It's crunch time in 2 minutes, but whatever happens this evening, we're only halfway there. Whoever scores top marks to become top dog tonight will have to hang on to their lead for another 7 days to take the title of European champion. Before we discover tonight's winner, let's go back through the doors with our 5 travelling transformers. First, Miana Tutniewicz was overprotected and over here as Britney Spears.
There must be another way, 'cause I believe in taking chances, but who am I to say? What I know is to do, God, I need some answers.
From the plains of Spain, Marilu Fernandez went to the Dales of Wales as Bonnie Tyler.
Together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all of the time. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight.
3 Italian singing brothers became 3 international singing brothers when Walter, Davide and Pasquale Egiziano became the Bee Gees. Representing Norway, Ronnie Inderberg was tearing it up as country legend Garth Brooks. And finally, Ireland's finest Rebecca O'Connor became America's best Tina Turner. All right, the voting and the waiting are over. Remember, the jurors have been awarding marks on how accurate tonight's 5 sound-alikes were. All of them are now in the green room looking like guests at the ambassador's fancy dress party. With your votes, you are really spoiling us. So get ready. This is how they scored. Can I have the marks, please, for Britney Spears of Sweden? Of course, Sweden can't vote, so we'll start with marks out of 10 from Spain. And Spain give 9 points to Sweden. That's a great start. From Italy, please. Italy give 8 points. And the marks, please, from Norway. Norway say 6 points. Ireland, please, your marks for Sweden. They say 8 points. The Netherlands give Britney Spears 9 points. This is very high scoring. The marks from the United Kingdom. 8 points from the United Kingdom. Portugal, your marks for Sweden, please. Portugal say 10 points. Very good. And from Belgium, please. Belgium say 3 points. They're not that impressed. And finally, Germany, what did you give Britney Spears of Sweden? 2 points, which gives Britney Spears a grand total tonight of 63. Yes. It's a great start for Britney Spears. Can I now please have the marks for Bonnie Tyler from Spain? Now, Spain can't vote for their own country, so Sweden, your marks out of 10, please. And they say 10 points. Whoa! Great start. On to Italy now. Italy say 10 points too. From Norway. Norway, they say 9 points. Ireland, your marks for Spain, please. Ireland say 6 points. The Netherlands, your marks, please. Netherlands say 9 points. And from the United Kingdom to Spain. UK says 7. But Portugal says 10 points. Well done. From Belgium, please. Belgium says 9 points. This is looking very good. And finally, Germany, what do you give Bonnie Tyler of Spain? 10 points. Which gives Spain's Bonnie Tyler a grand total of 80. So Bonnie Tyler and Spain are in the lead. 3 more countries' marks to go. Moving on to the Bee Gees from Italy. So Sweden, your marks, please. Sweden say 10 points for the Bee Gees. From Spain now, please. They say 10 points as well. Norway, your marks, please, for Italy. Norway says 10 points. From Ireland for the Bee Gees, please. Ireland say 7 points. From the Netherlands, please. 10 points from the Netherlands. Very good. The United Kingdom, what do they give to Italy? They say 9 points. That's very good. And from Portugal, please. Portugal say 8 points. Belgium, your marks, please. They say 10 points. And last but not least, Germany, what do you give the Bee Gees from Italy? They say 7 points, which gives Italy's Bee Gees a grand total of 81. Italy and the Bee Gees are now in the lead by 1 point. Everything to play for now. Moving on to Norway's Garth Brooks. We begin with Sweden. How impressed were you with Norway's performance tonight? And Sweden say 5 points. From Spain. Spain say 6 points. OK, from Italy. Italy, for Garth Brooks, say 7 points. Thank you very much. From Ireland, what do you say for Norway and Garth Brooks? They say 8 points, and it's creeping up there. From the Netherlands, give us your points, please. 8 points, very good. United Kingdom, your marks, please. United Kingdom say 6 points. Portugal, your marks, please, for Norway. Portugal say 6 points. And now Belgium, please. Belgium say 7 points. And Germany, what do you give Garth Brooks of Norway? Germany say 8 points, which gives Norway's Garth Brooks a grand total of 61 points. A great score, but not enough to topple the Bee Gees. It all hangs on the last vote. Tina Turner of Ireland was our 5th and final Eurostar guest this evening. We begin then with Sweden. Your marks out of 10 for Tina Turner. They say 10 points. Well done. Now from Spain. Spain say 10 points. From Italy. Italy say another 10 points for Tina Turner. Can she topple the Bee Gees? Norway, your marks for Ireland. They say 10 points. From the Netherlands, please, your score. 9 points from the Netherlands. The marks, please, from the United Kingdom. They say 10 points. Portugal, your marks for Ireland, please. They say 10 points as well. From Belgium, you say 10 points. And finally, Germany, what do you give Tina Turner of Ireland? 10 points, which gives Tina Turner a total of 89 points, which means at this halfway stage, Tina Turner of Ireland is currently #1 on the leaderboard with 89 points. I know. It's lovely. It's a good one, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you thrilled?
Thrilled.
Are you surprised?
Yeah.
I know, but you're such a nail biter, wasn't it?
Oh, God, yeah.
You are shocked, aren't you?
Yeah, I am shocked.
It's something.
So exciting.
Look, you started this when you were 7. You started dressing them like since you were 12. You came second in the live final. Oh, yes. This is your night tonight, Rebecca, and you deserve it. If Rebecca's 89 points remain the highest on our leaderboard by this time next week, she will be the European champion. However, waiting in the wings are the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, Portugal, Belgium, and Germany. So join us in 7 days to see if Rebecca O'Connor as Tina Turner from the Republic of Ireland can stay top of the heap. Until then, here's how Europe came to Britain without a referendum. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Don't have a cent, will I pay my rent? And even my car doesn't work. Me and my man is the one to die for. We have split up.
Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic.
Can't you see? Life's easy if you consider things from another point of view. In another way, from another point of view.
10 points, which gives Tina Turner a total of 89 points, which means at this halfway stage, Tina Turner of Ireland is currently number 1 on the leaderboard with 89 points. Last week, Sweden, Spain, Italy, Norway and Ireland sang for the title of European champion. Tina Turner from Ireland is currently at the top of the leaderboard with 89 points. But tonight, 5 more countries are hoping to take the lead and become Stars in Their Eyes European champion 2002.
Stars in Their Eyes European Championship 2002. Please welcome your host for the evening, Matthew Kelly.
welcome to the second and deciding part of Stars in the Rise European Championship 2002. Stars of stars from 10 countries are singing sound-alikes live, but only one can become the continent's ultimate champion. And from last week, this is the champion so far.
You're simply the best.
Rebecca O'Connor from the Republic of Ireland took on the style, rhythm and voice of Tina Turner and stomped into the lead with 89 points. But all that could change this evening with the Netherlands, United Kingdom, Portugal, Belgium and Germany entering the arena. All 10 countries are represented by a singer and a juror. After each performance, the jurors can vote for every country apart from their own. And tonight, they're back, having spent a whole week in Britain getting to know all our cultural icons. The railways, Prince of Wales, George and the Dragon. In fact, most of the pubs within staggering distance of this studio. So let's reacquaint ourselves. In Sweden, we're called Sikta Mots Janona, and their presenter is Agneta Sjödin. While in Spain, they know the show as Lluvia de Estrellas, and here's one of their jurors, Bruno Sokolovic. From Italy's version of Stars, Momenta di Gloria, Ellen Hiddings. From Norway, top talent scout for Channel TV2, Kelly Hansmark. From Ireland, a man who knows all about rival pop star Pete Waterman's nemesis, Louis Walsh. Representing the Netherlands and presenting MTV, Seth Tempus. Placing the United Kingdom's vote, singer, actress and former Celebrity Stars winner, Claire Sweeney. In Portugal, Stars is called Chuva de Estrellas and is hosted by their judge, Catarina Furtado. The reigning Stars in the Rise European champion is from Belgium, but tonight she's voting, not singing, Sunny O'Brien. And from Germany, record producer and judge of Germany's answer to Pop Stars, Teen Stars, Mr. Moose T. They'll do the voting, and here's who's first to do the singing. We're rushing headlong to the Netherlands for tonight's first Eurostar guest. Way back in 1981, the Netherlands became the birthplace of Stars in the Rise, where it's known as the Soundmix Show. Henny Houseman is the presenter, but also owns world copyright on the idea. So every time someone says, "Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be," Henny gets more Gilder in the bank. The Soundmix Show is a TV institution in the Netherlands, and like here, their live final is a telly-highlight of the year. Stars of the show like Celia Rombley, who became Olita Adams, have gone on to represent the Netherlands in the Eurovision Song Contest and become big-time millionaires in their home country. That's the show, and here's their star. A musical postcard, please, from Eurostar guest number 1.
Hi, I'm Shanella James, and welcome to Amsterdam.
At the moment, I'm studying to be a teacher's assistant. I'm now in my final year, and it's very exciting working with children.
How you doing, honey, baby?
The Netherlands is famous for a lot of things, especially fresh flowers, windmills, cheese. I love cheese, and clogs.
You know it's yours for sure. We can't wait for the bedroom.
There are more than 750 years of clog history in the Netherlands, and traditionally, every region has its own style. The 3 clues about the person I'm going to be are: she was born in Atlanta, Georgia in 1971 and raised in Bronx, New York. And she has collaborated with Missy Elliott, Elton John, and Aretha Franklin. And the song I'll be singing is from the recent album, No More Drama.
Something for all the family is tonight, singing live and representing the Netherlands, Shanella James, is Mary J. Blige.
Let's get it crunk upon, have fun upon. We got you open while you're floating, so yeah. We don't need no hateration, holleration. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting. Come on, everybody, get on up. 'cause you know we got to get it crunk. Mary J is in the spot tonight, and I'm gonna make you feel alright. Come on, baby, just party with me. Let loose, set your body free. Leave your situations at the door, so when you step inside, jump on the floor. Let's get crunked upon. Before you get loose, start to lose your mind. Cop you a drink, go ahead and rock your ice, 'cause we're celebrating no more drama. With a great track pumping, everybody's jumping. Go ahead and twist your back and get your body bumping. I told you leave your situations at the door, so grab somebody and get your ass on the dance floor. Yeah, we don't need no
You love that song, don't you?
Yes, I do.
You do? Do you know how I know you love that song?
How?
Because you can tell.
How can you tell?
Because you put so much into it. Why do you love the song so much?
Because it's a dance song and it's a song to have fun, and I love to have fun.
And don't we know that over the last 3 days? Seth!
Yeah.
Is this an MTV girl or what?
The girl's got it going on. Yeah, that's very good. Very good. I'm very much impressed. Really, I am.
Is this somebody you would have on MTV?
She's got it going on. She's welcome in my show anytime. Yeah.
Absolutely. Mary J. Blige, you're fab.
Thank
The
you.
Netherlands can't vote, but the other 9 jurors have, and their marks are now locked in the Eurostars computer. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Netherlands, Chanella James as Mary J. Blige. Before we steam into the break, here's some interesting facts about Europe. It's 4,645,945 square miles. There's a population of 684 million. The longest river is the Volga at 2,194 miles. Oh, sorry, my mistake. I said interesting, didn't I? Well, my Euro facts may not be up to much, but my famous figures will grab you by the vernaculars after the break. So, as they say in Italy, non vada via. Welcome back to the Stars in the Rise European Championship 2002. Last week, 5 Euro sound-alikes locked tonsils for the title. Not literally, obviously, but lovely image. And from that heat, this is who's currently in the lead. The Republic of Ireland's Tina Turner, top of the leaderboard so far with 89 points. But tonight, another quintet are trying to oust them from pole position. In part 1, we hit the Netherlands. Now we're back in Britain with a Scottish hero who became king in our last live final. As Elvis, Stuart Duff lip-curled his way to 250,000 votes to become the United Kingdom's 14th Stars in the Rise champion. The Stars in the Rise Lion Grand champion for 2002 is Elvis Presley! Will he become the first Scottish king to reign over Europe since, well, ever? Only time will tell let's catch up with that monarch of the Glens to find out how the Doors, The Voice and a fetching leather catsuit have changed the life of Eurostar guest number 2.
Hi, my name's Stuart Duff and welcome to Edinburgh.
I'm really looking forward to coming back to Stars. I had a great time the last time doing the final and meeting the other contestants from the other countries. Scotland, of course, is well known for its tartan and its whisky. But I think what it's more famous for is its beautiful lochs and hills and its scenery. Since winning the final, I've kept my day job, which is plant hire, driving excavators and diggers. If I've been away singing at one or two of my venues, I just go straight back in and start working the next day.
I hit it really.
To represent the United Kingdom is absolutely brilliant, and I'm getting a chance to do something that thousands of people would love to have the chance to do.
So will Britain rule Europe? Tonight, singing live and representing the United Kingdom, Stuart Duff is Elvis Presley!
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight?
How are you? You okay? You're such a cool man, you.
Oh, thanks
honestly. Has life changed for you since you won the live final?
It's not changed me, no. I would say it hasn't changed me.
I would say it hasn't changed you at
No, I
all,
wouldn't say
actually.
no.
You're quite right.
No.
There is somebody who might empathise with you tonight, and that's Claire Sweeney. You know all about this, don't you,
Oh,
Claire?
it's terrifying. Well done, Stuart. You were so cool and calm. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did.
Well, you were a winner on the final, and I think you're a winner tonight as well. You were lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. What was it like for you, Claire, when you came on this show? Because, I mean, you were famous.
But I'm such a fan of the show, so it was a kind of nervous excitement of walking through the smoky doors and saying, tonight, Matthew, you know,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Frightening, but it was great.
It is frightening. Is it worse this time than when you were on the live
Still
fight?
frightening, yep.
Still frightening?
Yep, still frightening.
You would never know it, honestly. What are you doing with that cat suit after? I could do with that, you know. Well done, Stuart. As we know, the United Kingdom can't vote for a king, but the other 9 jurors have, and we'll find out how they voted at the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Stuart Duff as Elvis Presley. Well, from sunny Scotland to the paradise of Portugal. The Portuguese know stars in their eyes as chuva de estrelas, which means rain of stars, about the only rain you'll find out there. In Portugal, loads of star guests have gone on to have chart hits, while their live final comes from the historic Colosseum dos Recreios, Portugal's answer to the Albert Hall. And when that final hits the screens, the streets are empty, with 66% of the viewing public tuning in. A great night for Portuguese telly, a terrible night for Portuguese restaurants.
Obrigada.
That's how Reign of Stars looks, but now let's get out of their studio and into their streets with Eurostar guest number 3.
Hi, I'm Yolanda Lourenço and welcome to Lisbon. Lisbon is a great place to visit and to live in, especially because of the friendly people we are. And it is a city with a lot of character and a lot of tradition and history. We have a castle called St. George Castle. It's a very, very old one. It has 2,000 years, and it's a beautiful place. And to me, this is the special places. It's called Oceanário, and I love it because it has to do with me, because I love the ocean. I live nearby the ocean, so it's one of my favorite places. I could stay there for hours just watching. Beautiful. The 3 clues about the person I'm going to be are: she was born Eileen Regina Edwards in 1965 near Ontario in Canada. Her album, Come On Over 1997, is now a 19 times platinum selling album. And the song I'm going to sing reached number 3 in the UK chart in '99.
This will impress us as tonight, singing live and representing Portugal, Yolanda Lourenço is Shania Twain.
Who thought they were pretty smart, but you got being right down to a knot. You think you're a genius, you drive me off the wall. You're acting original, I know it all. Oh, you think you're special. Oh, you think you're something new. Okay, so you're a rocket scientist. That don't impress me much. Pocket and a joking, right? Oh, you think you're special? Oh, you think you're something else? Okay, so you got a car. That don't impress me much. So yeah, got the moves, but have you got the touch? Now don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you're alright, but that don't keep me warm on the long, cold, lonely nights. That don't impress me much.
Yolanda, you've never been to this country before, have you?
No, never.
No, no, we can tell, because if you had, you'd be wearing a woolly vest under that outfit. You'll catch your death. When you sing that, it's as if you really have met those kind of men that you sing about. What do you think, Katrina?
I think she was powerful, she was great, I was impressed by her, and I think we all know.
Oh, yeah.
And Portuguese people send a lot of Portuguese kisses to her.
Thank you so much.
A lot of them.
Thank you, Katrina. These eyes are really, really blue.
Yeah, they're fake.
They're fake?
Yeah.
How are they to wear?
Difficult.
You just want to scratch your eyeballs,
yeah,
don't you? Really?
I don't see very well.
Honestly, you can't tell it all. Well done, Yolanda.
Thank you.
Well, Portugal sits it out. The other 9 countries have voted. And now we have just 2 more Eurostar guests before the champion is crowned. Ladies and gentlemen, from Portugal, Yolanda Lourenço as Shania Twain. Europe is one big continent, but it's all the little differences that make us such a fascinating place. In Switzerland, it's illegal to wash your car on a Sunday. I think in this country, it's illegal not to. In Finland, all off-licences are owned by the government. I bet John Prescott's furious he never thought of that one. And what about that country where you can't get a drink after 11:30? Oh, that's us. Well, one continent, so many voices, and there's 2 more on the way. Está de lá! The start of the Rise European Championship 2002, bringing you the greatest sound-alikes in a 4 squillion-mile radius. We all know who's in the lead, but if European history teaches us anything, it's that nobody leads for long, as the last Conservative boss found out. You know, William Hague. We're making one small hop over the channel now to Belgium, where there are 2 versions of Stars, one for the French-speaking Walloons and the other for the Flemish-speaking Flems. And I'm still finding it tricky in English. Tonight's Belgian representative comes from the French side, where this show is called Star ce Soir, Tonight's Star, although many of their star guests aren't just famous for one night only. The Belgian charts are full of singers who've made it big through the show, and that includes our very own Sonny O'Brien, who currently holds the Eurostar crown for Belgium as Celine Dion. One of the highlights of their show is the big finale, when all the contestants get together for a big sing-along of ABBA's Thank You for the Music. Maybe not thank you for the wigs, though, bless them. Hoping to keep that silver in the Belgian trophy cabinet, here's Eurostar guest number 4.
I'm Fernando Espeso Calvo, and welcome to Bruges. Bruges is a wonderful city. It is the cultural capital of Europe 2002. It still has a lot of medieval buildings and small cobbled streets. It is famous for its wonderful canals, which are very romantic. It has been called the Venice of the North. It is famous for its lace that it has been producing for centuries. 3 clues about the artist I will be are: he was born in Madrid in 1943, he has sold over 250 million records, and this international superstar has won the heart of women all over the world.
If you're sitting comfortably, we'll begin, as tonight, singing live and representing Belgium, Espresso Calvo Fernando, is Julio Iglesias!
When they began, quiero sentir las cosas de siempre. Quiero saber si tú aún me quieres. Quiero volver a empezar. When they began, they begin. Quiero saber qué fue de tu vida. Quiero saber si todo se olvida. Para tal vez a empezar. Y yo que siempre jugué con tu amor hasta el final. Y seguro yo estaba que tú me querías. Hoy al ver que ya todo acabó, que no daría para volver a empezar. Día a día te hacías querer un poco más. ¿Quién me iba a decir que una vez te perdería? Hoy al ver que ya ha tocado, no daría para volver a empezar. Digo que siempre jugué con tu amor hasta el final. Y seguro yo estaba que tú me querías. Hoy al ver que ya estoy sin ti, que no daría para volver a empezar. Para volver a empezar.
Well done, Fernando. Thank you. You know, I just love that performance. And of everybody here tonight, you're the one who's under most pressure because the Belgians are the European champions. And not only that, your Jora is the one who actually won it. And yet, it was one of the coolest things I have ever seen that. You were so laid back. Shall we see what Sonny has to say? Sonny.
What can I say? He's fantastic. I was up there last year, and I know exactly how he feels. But I have to say, he looks very sexy. He has a sexy voice. And I love the sexy movements like Julio did.
Thank you. Fernando, you just pulled. That's fantastic. Oh, just before our very eyes. What's the difference between being a Jora and being out here? Is it hard to be a Jora, Sonny?
Yes, it is very hard. I prefer being on stage.
And who knows? Maybe this time next year, that could be you, Fernando, and you would deserve it as well. Sonny can only sit and hope as our other 9 countries register their votes for Julio. Just 1 Eurostar to go until the result. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, from Belgium, Espresso Calvo Fernando as Julio Iglesias. Right, 9 countries have sung, 1 more to go, and that's Germany. In Deutschland, Stars in the Rise is part of a variety evening called Lass dich überraschen, which means the surprise show. If Cilla were German, not only would she be called Cilla Schwarz, but she'd be presenting it, because there's family reunions, studio surprises, and on-air marriage proposals.
Yeah.
Plus a section that's more up my street, when 3 sound-alikes take the stage as international stars. Glücklich zu sehen, and happy to see you then, Euro star guest number 5.
Hello, I'm Guido Westermann. Welcome to Cologne. Cologne is a wonderful city. It is the oldest major city in Germany and has lots of history. This is Cologne Cathedral. This is the biggest cathedral in Germany. It took 632 years to build. Woo! Great! For me, to present my country in Manchester, for me it's the greatest, because all the German singers in my hometown dream of them. 3 clues about the artist are: this lead singer of a rock band was born in 1962 in New Jersey. His band were the UK's biggest selling album act of 1994 with their album Crossroad. He has had success as a solo artist and actor, playing a role in the TV series Ally McBeal.
So raise your hands and let it rock, as tonight, representing Germany and singing live, Guido Westermann is Jon Bon Jovi!
This ain't a song for the broken hearted. The silent prayer for a faith departed. And I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when I shout it all out. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. My heart is like an open highway. Like Frankenstein, I did it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. This is for the ones who stood their ground. For Tommy and Gina, never back down. Tomorrow's getting harder, make no mistake. Lucky, even lucky, gotta make your own breaks. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. My heart is like an open highway. Like Frankenstein, I did it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive. 'Cause it's my life. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life.
Yay! You're a good bloke. That's a great performance. That's such a great performance. I love that song. Now, do you know Mr. Moose T? Can I call you Moose? Would you mind?
Definitely.
Now, Moose does the same job as Louis Walsh does, only in Germany, don't you? It's called Teen Idol, is it there?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, over to you, Moose. Here's your man.
I'm amazed. I'm really amazed. I mean, guess what happened? I just became a John Bon Jovi fan. So, you know, no, it's really, really good. And I've worked with some greats like Tom Jones, Mick Hucknell, Bootsy Collins, and you're definitely up there with some of the best. And you know what, Guido? That wig is great. You should hold on to it. Fantastic.
Top man,
She's
well
got
done.
it.
Well, Moose T sits this one out. The 9 other countries have made their final decision. Will it be the deciding vote? We're just minutes away from finding out, ladies and gentlemen. Guido Westerman as John Bon Jovi. You've now heard all 10 countries, and after last week, we know who's currently perched on the Eurostar's throne. But will there be yet another European revolution to topple the incumbent? We don't have the guillotine here, but getting your head caught in those doors can give you a nasty tweak. There's 10 heads on the block after the break when the final results are revealed. So, as the band Europe once said, it's the final countdown. But let it. The Stars in Their Eyes European Championship 2002. Over the last 2 weeks, stars of stars right across Europe have given us 10 amazing performances. And our Euro jurors have had some very difficult choices to make and votes to cast. After last week's show, Tina Turner from the Republic of Ireland is currently in the lead with 89 points. At this moment, she is the champion, but can she hang on and beat off competition from tonight's 5 stars? First, Chanella James from the Netherlands was R&B icon Mary J. Blige.
You would think go ahead and rock your ice, 'cause we're celebrating no more drama.
Then Stuart Duff did the United Kingdom and the King proud as Elvis Presley.
Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight?
Yolanda Lourenço from Portugal became the Leopard Princess Shania Twain.
That don't impress me much. So yeah, got the looks, but have you got the touch?
Belgium's Espresso Calvo Fernando became Mr. Loverman Julio Iglesias.
Y seguro yo estaba que tú me querías.
And finally, we rocked out with Guido Westerman from Germany as John Bon Jovi.
It's my life.
The music's over, the votes are cast. Will there be a new champion at the top of the leaderboard? Here are tonight's scores and the winner of Stars in Their Eyes European Championship. Can I have the votes, please, for Mary J. Blige of the Netherlands? Remember, the Netherlands can't vote for their own country, so marks out of 10, please, from Sweden. And the Swedish say 10 points for Mary J. Blige. Well, great start. From Spain, please, your marks. Spain say 10 points. Now the marks from Italy. Italy say 9 points for Mary J. Blige. Norway, your marks for the Netherlands, please. They say 7 points. From Ireland, please. Ireland say 9 points. And from the United Kingdom, the UK says 10 points. From Portugal for the Netherlands, Portugal say 10 points. Belgium, your marks, please. Belgium say 8 points. And finally, Germany, what do you give Mary J. Blige of the Netherlands? You say 5 points, which gives Mary J. Blige a grand total tonight of 78 points. A great start for Mary J. Blige, but not enough to take the lead. Can our British Live final champion topple Tina? Can I now please have the marks for Elvis Presley of the United Kingdom? And the United Kingdom can't vote for their own country, so let's start with Sweden. Your marks, please. Sweden say 8 points for Elvis Presley. From Spain, please. Spain say 8 points as well. From Italy. Italy say 8 points too. From Norway, please. For the United Kingdom, Norway say 8 points as well. From Ireland, your marks, please. Ireland say 7 points. From the Netherlands say 7 points too. Portugal, your marks for the United Kingdom and Elvis Presley, please. 8 points, they say. From Belgium, Belgium give the United Kingdom 9 points. And finally, Germany, what do you give Elvis Presley of the United Kingdom? 10 points, which gives Elvis Elvis Presley from the United Kingdom, a grand total of 73 points. Tina Turner is still in the lead. 3 more countries' marks to go. Moving on to Shania Twain of Portugal. Remember, Portugal can't vote for their own Eurostar guest, so Sweden, your marks, please. Sweden say 3 points. From Spain now. Thank you very much. Spain say 7 points. That's more like it. Italy's marks for Portugal, please. Italy says 7 points. From Norway, thank you. Norway says 5 points. From Ireland, please. Ireland say 5 points. From the Netherlands for Portugal, please. The Netherlands say 6 points. Home to the United Kingdom, your marks, please. The UK says 6 points as well. And from Belgium, Belgium say 6 points too. And last but not least, Germany. What do you give Shania Twain from Portugal? 6 points, which gives Portugal Shania Twain a grand total of 51 points. Still everything to play for. It's time for Belgium. Julio Iglesias. As always, Belgium can't vote for its own star, so we begin with Sweden. How impressed were you with Belgium's performance tonight? Sweden say 9 points. Spain, your marks, please, for Julio. They say 8 points. Italy, your marks for Belgium, please. Italy say 9 points. And from Norway, please. Thank you, Norway. Say 8 points. From Ireland. Ireland say 8 points for Julio. And from the Netherlands, thank you. The Netherlands say 10 points for Julio. Well done. Now from the United Kingdom for Belgium, 9 points, they say. From Portugal for Julio. Portugal say 9 points too, and Germany. What do you give Julio Iglesias of Belgium? They say 10 points, which gives Julio Iglesias of Belgium a grand total of 80 points. A fantastic score, but Tina Turner still leads with 89 points. But everything could change in the next 30 seconds. Jon Bon Jovi was our 10th and final Eurostar guest from these 2 very special shows. Germany, they can't vote. Here we go. We begin with Sweden. Your marks, please, for Jon Bon Jovi. Sweden say 5 points. From Spain. Spain say 8 points. And from Italy, please. Italy say 6 points. From Norway for Germany. They give them 7 points. From Ireland. Ireland say 5 points for Germany. The marks from the Netherlands, please. The Netherlands say 5 points. Now from the United Kingdom. The UK says 6 points for Jon Bon Jovi. And from Portugal to Germany, please. Portugal say 9 points. And finally, Belgium. What difference will your marks make to the leaderboard? They say 7 points, which gives Jon Bon Jovi 58 points and means that the Stars in the Rise European Champion 2002 is Rebecca O'Connor as Tina Turner from the Republic of Ireland. There you go. There you go. Oh, you're so soft. You see, you so deserve this as well. I'm telling you, the whole of Ireland are behind you. They were in the final, but they really were this time. You so deserve this. Thank you very much, John. You can't let Rebecca go without hearing the voice that's now officially the greatest sound-alike on the continent. Ladies and gentlemen, singing live once again, the European champion 2002 from the Republic of Ireland, Rebecca O'Connor, as Tina Turner. I'll swap you that for that. You take that.
When I need you, my heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wild. Oh, you come to me.
and the trophy and everything. God bless you. That's it for another year. Thanks to all our Eurostar guests. Thanks to our jurors. Thanks to you for watching. Let the party begin. Mine's a large Irish whiskey. We're back at Christmas. Till then, au revoir, adieu, arrivederci, see ya!